What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Upthesko. Um, I got a couple things. I got a couple things I want to get into today. We're gonna have a lot of topics we're gonna talk about. First, let me get the intros out of the way. I got my boys with me. I got my boy Carlos. I got my boy Moo. So, first thing I want to talk about. There was a video that came out of Devin Haney hitting the heavy bags, and Regis Progress, who's the person he's fighting later in December, has something to say about it. So Regis actually reacted to the video, and he said that Devin Haney he gave him confidence. After watching him hit the bag, he felt like it basically made him feel even more comfortable about him being pillow fist, or him just not looking as powerful, even though he's at 140. So yeah, he's giving his takes on that, but I'm not too sure how that information really what that's really gonna do for him in the fight, because at the end of the day, we already know Devin Haney is not really a puncher boxer. We know he's more of a boxer puncher. So, but at the same time, Regis claimed that he's gonna go over there and try to give us a skill fight. So first, in that sense, um, how do y'all feel about him saying that basically him doubling down on Devin being pillow fist?
I mean, that ain't a secret.
Yeah, we've been
I
over
feel
it.
like I feel like I feel like maybe I feel like it didn't. A lot of people know that Devin is pillow fist, but I don't feel like that was ever Devin's plan. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody know what Devin plan gonna be going coming in there regardless. And Reach advantage, bruh, looks taller than him. He looks bigger than him. So we just gonna have to learn how to cut the ring off if he really want to. If he really want to win this fight, the main thing he gonna have to work on is his foot, his feet, footwork. Try to cut the ring off, because if not, it doesn't even
I mean,
matter if he got power. Devin
he,
Haney
he
fought people with power before.
he's talked about showing skill. For him, it's not a power versus skill fight. He's been doubling down on that. He keeps doubling down on that, and on every interview. Whenever they ask him about it, he always says it's not a power versus skill. He's gonna go in there. It's gonna be skill versus skill. Which, I mean, I want to see. I want to see if Regis Progress does have the skill to keep up with
I
Devin.
don't think I don't think that he'll ever be able to match Devin's skill. But you never know. Maybe he can have a better day than Devin, and maybe he can be the bigger man in there and be stronger. Because I think he's gonna have to rough him up. I don't see a way that he wins a clean boxing match, especially how Soria made him look in his last fight. So I don't see a way that he wins his last. I don't see a way he wins a clean boxing match unless he lands something clean. You never know. But honestly, even if I think his best chances of winning is trying to cut the ring off. It's the only way I see. It's the only way I really see him getting into Devin's grill, making it rough, and forcing Devin to make it a fight.
Yeah, he keeps talking about how, or basically, Progress's camp was calling Devin a private school kid. So they don't think he got that dog. So that's what I feel like the game plan should be. Even though Progress is talking about going in there and trying to box with Devin and show off his skill. I feel like, yeah, you could maybe do that in spots, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you really want to beat Devin, I feel like you gotta beat Devin to the spots. You gotta try to touch him. I feel like trying to outbox Devin just isn't the way to go.
Yeah, that trying to
My,
outbox Devin is not the way to go, especially because he doesn't even have the size advantage. Honestly, he may have the power advantage, but he don't got the size advantage. Devin's moving up to 140. We don't even know how he looks at 140. He said he was drained at 135, so he might look better. He might have even a little bit more pop. I ain't gonna say he's gonna have good pop, because Regis fought harder punches than him for sure. Josh Taylor's a harder puncher than him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Regis fought some people that punch good. So I don't know. Zepeda is a good puncher as well. So I don't really know how he's gonna keep him off of him. But I feel like I have more confidence in Devin winning a 12 round decision than I do in Regis landing haymaker, if you know what I mean.
facts. I mean, like I said, I don't feel like Reader's game plan should be to try to go out there and box anyways. But if he can mix in some boxing, if he can surprise Devin, because Devin has that jab. Devin will. If Devin really wants to win, Devin will just jab him all
Yeah,
fight.
some people say he got the best jab in boxing. So
I think he's up there. I think his jab's up there. He got a stiff jab. People haven't really gotten through his jab, which is what I want to see if Regis can find a way to do. You know, it is his first fight at 140. He's the bigger fighter. So I'm just kind of ready to see somebody prove that the Devin Haney pillow fist rumors, like who's gonna be the one to walk through those punches. You
I
know,
mean, really, honestly, everybody from at 135 was able to prove it, bro. Because he lands, bro. This man lands at will. This is what the pillow fist rumors started because, bro, this man lands at will. He's accurate. He's fast. He's aggressive. Like you might think that he's like it's a boring fight, but the man is he's really there. He's throwing punches, bro, and he's landing at will. He's accurate, and he just doesn't drop people. Like he doesn't. Gamboa was like, bro. Gamboa was like 40, like, and just came off a knockout loss to Tank. Like it was impressive but he was like 40 years old, bro. And then he come over here and he fight Devin Haney, and Devin Haney don't even know, and Devin Haney can't even drop him. Nigga last 12 good at rounds with Devin, not good at rounds. He smoked his ass, you know what I'm saying? But he out there with
yeah.
Devin Haney, full 12 rounds, bro. Cannot drop him. 42 years old. Like. You know when people pillow fist because Gamboa fought Isaac Cruz, and then what happened when he fought Isaac Cruz?
Just drop.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like, bro, everybody know, bro. Really, he like when it comes to the power aspect, that's not his best strength, but he is strong. Like, it's two different
So,
things between power and being strong. He is a
so
strong person. Like you said, what?
knowing that, if I'm Regis Progress, how do I beat Devin Haney?
I mean, what you really got to do is
He got to
take.
sell out.
Yeah, you gotta really start by he's gonna use his legs. So you really if you really want to break him down, you gotta start by going to the body but cutting the ring off effectively early, setting that trap up to the body so in the later rounds he can catch him to the head and
They're two
somehow land his left hand.
they're two southpaws. I don't think he's gonna be
No.
able to.
Devin's not a southpaw.
Nah,
Oh no, but Regis is southpaw.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting to see how how Regis goes about it, because I obviously know Devin is the better boxer. That's obvious. But I just want to see what Regis has to show.
I need to see significant ring generalship
Yeah, because from
from
what I've
better
seen from
from
Regis,
Regis because from what
I
I've
don't know
seen.
how I don't yeah
Now,
from
from
what
what
I've
I've seen, he
seen.
can't do it. From what I've seen, he can't. He doesn't have the skill to take the ring away from Devin. But Devin can either do this, bro. Devin can make this fight real boring and run away from him the whole time and keep that jab in his face and not even take a risk. Because that's when Devin gets caught, bro. Devin got caught against Linares because he wanted to stop Linares. He wanted to prove that he wasn't pillow fist, and at the end, that fight really proved he was pillow fist, and he ended up getting clipped.
she
So
will do the
he can
snake
really,
leg.
yeah. So he can really go about this fight two ways, bro. And I really doubt he's gonna go in there and try to give Regis any chances. So Regis gonna really have to work on his cardio so he can go 12 rounds of chasing this man down and start to the body early so that way the opportunities can open up to the head later. But like I said, just because Devin doesn't have no power doesn't mean he can't take punches. Doesn't mean he's not strong. He's strong in the clinch. He doesn't let people push him around. He's strong, like he stands his ground, bro. Like Devin is a strong he has a strong build. He just got no
Yeah,
power.
yeah.
That's another
So
thing we just said in the video. He's like, "Oh, you see all the muscles coming out of his back and stuff, but the bag not even moving."
But sometimes
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
the back sometimes is not just for heavy, hard hitting. You're working on placement. You're working on different things, in the heavy bag. So
Yeah, but you
which which Devin is elite at. Devin has really good placement.
you can
Devin,
tell who got that pop though. on the bag.
I feel like
Even if you hitting the soft, you can tell who got that pop.
yeah, Devin for me, Devin for sure not punching. He not punching.
I don't think it's a like it's a like him the punching bag thing is like a big deal, honestly. But it's something that Regis is using to psych himself out. You know what I'm saying? Like get himself in that mode.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
I feel like he's gonna have to use everything though, because again, Devin Haney, I feel like he's proven to be an elite fighter, and at this point, Regis is the best fighter at 140. But I feel like he's gonna really have to show something for me to not go into that fight thinking it's power versus skill. Like
I mean, honestly, I would hope that it's something different, but 9 times out of 10, I feel like that's what it's gonna be, unless something
It is.
dramatically changes. Like
yeah,
Regis
that's
started
what I'm saying.
boxing late. He started like
That's,
he doesn't really have that pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really like he's good, honestly. Like, but I honestly think if everything goes how, but boxing, like I said, is weird, bro. You never know. We just seen some crazy shit happen with Ngannou and Fury, so you never even know what can happen out there. But when if Regis goes out there and proves that he can cut the ring off and proves that he has footwork and can keep up and he has the speed to match it, you never know. But that's a tall task to me, bro. I got Devin ultimately beating him in 12.
me too. I feel like Devin is also. I feel like Devin going to take him to decision. I feel like honestly, I feel like it'll be a close fight, but I feel like it'll be I don't feel like it'll be any funny business. I don't feel like it's gonna be I feel like we're gonna know who the winner is.
Yeah, but the only thing is he can't let bro. If Regis lands those same shots that Jojo Diaz and Linares and Lomachenko was landing, it's a
I
problem,
feel like
bro.
that'll that I feel like that he could really test that chin.
That's and that's the thing. Coming up in weight, who knows if it'll be a test or it'll be just a knockout? Like, bro, that's the dangerous part about this fight. This is a real fight. I think this is Devin Haney's hardest challenge to this day, even though he fought Lomachenko. But I feel like Regis is a harder challenge for him because it's actually fighting somebody who's his weight class, like closer to his weight class because
Cause Lomachenko already a 2 or 3 division champ
yeah,
already.
he's a 126 pounder, so he's a 3 division champ. And he's coming up at weight He's coming up at weight 135 is Devin's first division. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming up at weight. This is his first real challenge. This is the first time really taking a risk. So
Yeah,
I'm I'm
he
I'm
find a
I'm,
real.
I'm interested to see how he does in it. But honestly, I got Regis making it tough. Maybe banking in 2-3 rounds in there, 2-3-4 rounds. I don't see him getting smoked out there. I see it being a competitive fight, bro. But honestly, Devin got too much tools. He got too much more ways to win for me to think that Regis gonna go out there and do it. If I had to if I had to make a choice, but I still got it as a 60-40 fight, leaning Devin.
Yeah,
I got it as a close fight.
I feel like for Regis to have any type of success, I feel like he's gonna have to find a way to work his jab also, Devin if he just lets Devin jab him, I feel like he's gonna have to I feel like he's gonna have to try to way to come behind the jab and try to land
Yeah,
and
take that jab away from him.
yeah, try
Like
to land.
honestly, all these things, bro. But Regis just been saying all the right things in the press conferences. You know, he said that he's focused. He's saying he's gonna hurt him. Oh, you a private school kid, this and that. So you know,
He
like
sounds good.
I feel like he's been invested in this fight, and he really feels like he can hurt Devin. So if he comes out there and Devin can't hurt him though, Devin can at least keep him away from him a little bit, and he can go out there and just start swinging it like at Devin like he a punching bag.
Yeah.
Then it's
And
gonna be a long fight.
one thing I have seen him do, and maybe obviously it's not the strategy you want to go in there, but I've seen him been able to go and trade and go in the pocket and win some of those exchanges. Like I've seen him in those exchanges and I've seen him come out on top. So
Who, Devin?
nah, for Regis.
Oh,
So I feel like if Regis can somehow make the fight dirty and force Devin to fight instead of just letting him box, if he can force Devin to fight and prove that he really got it out the mud that it is really a mindset thing. Because what they're saying is Devin's a good boy. Private school kid. He didn't go to public school. He don't know what it is to have that hunger to get it from the bottom. Like they're basically saying Devin don't got that. So at some point, you got to prove that.
Yeah,
So
Cardi. I
what I
don't know. I don't know. What y'all boy? They after this, it's some big opportunities at 140 for the winner of this, regardless if it's Regis.
Yeah,
Obviously, if
both.
it's
Yeah,
Devin, it's a huge. It opens up every single door. It opens a T.O. match. It opens a Ryan match. It opens a Rolly match. But if Regis wins this fight, man, that's crazy.
if
yeah,
Regis wins,
hey,
I see Regis versus Tio.
you said 60-40?
Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
60-40.
I agree. I got a 60-40.
I don't got a 60-40. I got it like 70-30, maybe
I
less.
mean,
Maybe the thing is, again, you understand though. This is first time Devin. You think Devin's gonna go in the pocket with Regis? Be honest.
Nope.
nah, of course not. And Devin didn't even come up and take a tune-up fight, so I don't even know what he's gonna look at. Like this is a brand new Devin that I'm expecting to go for a title
Exactly.
fight.
He got too
Honestly,
much,
I think Devin been walking around real heavy, so he can be able to come down smoothly and be able to be used to walking around a little bit with a little bit more weight.
realistically, bro. It's gonna be a boring fight. Devin's gonna play it safe. He has to. He can't take no
The
risk
the
in
the
this,
the,
and
the,
he knows
the
that.
thing is, I don't know how long he's been prepping to go up to 140, but normally when you're draining yourself, it'll be some stamina issues. Now he should probably feel better. So if he's even more conditioned, then I really see it being a tough fight for Regis.
Yeah, I feel like the obstacle is for Regis to overcome. If if because we know Devin can box a boring fight for 12
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah. It's up to Regis to really stand. Basically, it's up to Regis to determine how this fight goes.
Yeah,
Regis can make.
because if he just sits there, Devin will jab him, but jab him to death for 12 rounds. I promise you.
Okay. The thing is, bro, we seen this from Regis though. He looks good against like flat-footed people, like Jose Cepeda. He's a bad footwear. He's Mexican, bro. He stands there, he bangs. Of course, he's gonna look good. But with people who actually box like Josh Taylor or like what you call it, like Sorrillo, you know what I'm saying? He has hard times with real boxers because
Yeah,
again,
the, the only
because
thing
what you
that
call
worries me is that
progress is.
Sophia. You said
Yeah,
what?
be honest. You gotta say what it is. Progress is flat-footed, bro.
Yeah,
Bad
he is.
footwork. Defense is
He
iffy too.
started late. You know what I'm saying? So he don't really got the best fundamentals.
He don't. He just hit hard type shit, bro. And I don't mean no disrespect because he got a champion, but come on. Like when it comes to real
But
boxing,
he's
this
in the
man has
like.
trouble.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's compared to Devin Haney. Compared to everybody else at 140 though. That's what I'm saying. He's the best at 140 right now. Him or Tio. Used to be Josh Taylor, you know what I'm saying? But he's right up there with them, you know what I'm saying? So you can't act like he's the trash now. Like if he
Oh
pulls it
no, I'm
off,
not.
I
I'm not
wouldn't be
saying he's trash.
surprised.
He has power. I'm saying though, it's like when he fights real
Yeah.
boxers, like real technical, sound boxers, he has a lot of trouble with them. That's why I don't see it at 60-40 because again, Haney is a smart guy. You know, he's gonna try to get the win regardless of if it's a fight, if it's a exciting fight or not. You know.
I
So I'm
mean, the
saying
reason the reason I'm giving him 60-40 is because I want to believe that he's going to come out there with a plan. I want to believe that he's going to come out there with a game plan and with a strategy. And also, I'm coming in there assuming that Devin is moving up a weight class. You know what I mean? I'm coming up there assuming that Devin is gonna struggle because not necessarily struggle, but it's gonna be something new for Devin. Like it's gonna be a brand new challenge. He's gonna fight a real 140 pounder, somebody who's really punching. Somebody who's proven that they have knockout power.
Yeah, at the weight
So
division, somebody who has
Th- th-
multi.
th- this goes back to my argument though. When the press conference versus Haney and Regis said it, Regis quoted and stated that the only reason he took
he
offer
took that
down
fight,
because he looked awful against Sorrillo.
and
So
Devin had the Haney. They be having their plans. So he's like, "Oh, I sent you an offer before you even had that fight," which I don't know how true it is, but
yeah,
you know, he's gonna cover his tracks.
Regis was always the fight that made sense to move up
Yeah, for sure.
because he had or whoever had the WBC belt, Josh Taylor at the time, which I feel like seeing what Teofimo was able to do in outbox Josh Taylor, I feel like Devin's better than Teo, honestly.
No, I think Devin's better than Teal. I just feel like the only and the thing is that Teal, I feel like a locked in Teal. I don't know who's shown me that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
I
Teal
mean,
showed me higher. I feel like Teal showed me higher highs, but I feel like
You got more of a challenge from Teo. You got a more risk from him. We haven't seen
yeah,
it. We haven't seen Haney.
the
that's what I'm
only thing
saying. But
about
I've seen
Teo
I've
is
seen
he's short.
Yeah,
So if him and
shit. Well,
Devin ever match up,
endurance.
he has a mountain to climb as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah.
it all depends.
It's up
And
to everybody to beat Devin. Devin don't gotta beat nobody for real.
So, would you be surprised if a knockout comes out of like Regis gets a knockout on Haney?
I'd be extremely surprised if Regis knocks Devin Haney out.
I mean,
Now, I wouldn't be shocked if he maybe dropped him, maybe like a flash knockdown, maybe like he caught him by surprise.
yeah,
But
if he knocks him out cold, nigga,
yeah, to go out there and knock
I'm gonna
him
be
out.
extreme. I'm gonna be 100% surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna be in shock for a couple of days.
I think it fits a narrative too, because again, Haney got a whole legacy to build. Still, he's young. He's like 25. I think Regis like
Mm-hmm.
He's
between
24.
35, 24,
Yeah,
and then Regis like 34, 35 type shit. But you know what I'm saying? It just fits the narrative better. The kid has a lot to go to, but then again, upsets can happen. So I just don't see Haney losing this, bro.
Yeah, I don't see Devin Haney losing it. I'm hoping for a competitive fight. I'm hoping Regis can show the skill that he keeps talking about. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see how Devin looks at 140. I want to see what he looks like on fight night.
this wasn't that big of a fight until Coach started talking that yak.
Yeah, who was calling him a
This
private
strength
school
coach.
kid.
And the thing about it
Don't
is, he feed it right into Bill because bro, Bill at a Bill and Devin, bro, Bill's the one that talked. And he feed it right into Bill. Oh, you want me to call Tank? You want me to call Tank? And all Bill gotta say is like, bro, why you talking about Tank? We find your bum ass fighter type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some
Like
whole shit.
Like what you mean? What you want me to call Tank, bro? Yo, you the one who fighting. You what you like? He over here promoting everybody else but his own fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, why you ain't fight Shakur? You know what I'm saying? I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to build the storyline and try to see what the Haney's been doing.
He trying to make sure everybody know. He trying to make sure everybody know why. Because the whole point they kind of, in a way, they kind of felt like he handpicked Regis. I feel like that's how they felt. They're like, Regis looked bad in his last fight. You didn't want to fight Shakur. You took the easier fight with Regis Prograis.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. He said, "Oh, this gonna be a cherry pick gone wrong." But he was saying the wrong things, bro. He's talking about something. Oh, you want me to call Tank? What about Shakur? Like, what do you mean call Tank?
That's some disrespectful shit. Like, I'm right here, nigga. Like, I'm finna, but I'm. You already don't believe in me, type shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I
the
don't
thing that made it worse.
I don't think he did not believe in him. I just think he wanted to call out Devin for
yeah,
what he
he was in the
was.
moment. He was in the moment, and then Devin and him was like, "Oh, you should be taught. You ain't even you don't know nothing about boxing. You should be just teaching him how to throw some weights or something because that's what he is. He's a strength and conditioning coach. He's not a boxing coach.
Yeah. They were like, I've never seen. I never, who they're like, bro, who is this? They're like, I've never seen where your coach at. Basically, what they was asking him.
Yeah.
Where your boy at?
Yeah, that boy's 25 minutes now.
All right, bet. So,
I mean, shit. To wrap it up, then, who y'all boys got?
So again, I got Devin. I got Devin cruising his way to a decision.
what's your percentage?
I mean, I still got the 60-40 just because again, Regis is a natural 140 pounder. I feel like I feel like I just got to see what it looks like when Devin gets hit by a bigger man. Because I don't see I mean, unless Devin gives us a masterclass, which I mean, it definitely could happen, but I just feel
I
like it's
feel
gonna
like
be a
it could
competitive
happen
fight.
because since it's his toughest task, bro, he's gonna have to up his game. So I
Yeah,
think we're gonna have to either see something like a performance like that.
or we're gonna see or we're gonna see like another hard war. Maybe in terms of skill, not on some Loma Devin, but in terms of like competitiveness, you know, I feel like we could see something along those lines.
Yeah,
Hey, hold
for
on.
sure.
I forgot to ask my last question though. Since we know that Haney's gonna use a jab in this fight a lot, what does Regis need to do to take away that jab?
I
I
mean,
mean,
I feel like he's
For
gonna
me
have
to
to come.
be scared to throw it.
I feel like he's
well,
gonna have to come behind some punches. I feel like he's gonna have to, you know, when it's his turn to jab, I feel like he's gonna have to be able to push Devin back. I feel like if he lets Devin kind of walk around him, jabbing him up, he's never gonna be able to touch him.
I feel like throwing that right his hook, his right hook. Every time
Yeah,
Devin, I mean that's the equalizer right there. He throw a jab, he throw the right hook. Every time he throw it, make him respect it.
Yeah,
If his right hook is like that,
he is a southpaw.
yeah. If his right hook is really like that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Every time he throws a jab, try to counter it or something.
He
That
try
makes
to
the
take it,
boys.
try to take it away from him. But
Yeah,
this fight gonna be win with the legs, bro. I'm telling you.
it is. I agree. So you close the argument, Charles?
Yeah, I got 60-40 Devin. I don't see it cruising, but I see him winning decisively though.
That's what's up. Yeah, nah, fuck all that. I got 70-30, maybe less, maybe 25. Nah, but I got 70-30. I just think it's gonna matter. I never seen nothing from Regis, from skill wise. He claims to be skill versus skill, but I don't see it. I gotta see him until it makes me a believer. You know what I'm saying? I can't just go off if from past experience. Yeah, Haney going outbox his man, outclass him and everything, bro. Haney too smart.
I bet now.
All right,
I bet.
so
That fight December 9th on the zone. We're still waiting to see what the pay-per-view, what the undercard looking like for real. Oh wait, nah, they announced it. They got a couple good fights on the undercard, but that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, December 9th.
tune in, boy.
All right, just Upthesko.